Okay, so where we left at? Uh, take a look at the reference. This is using nanite, yeah. Let's go for the white material here for this one. I think so. And I don't know if the white brick it's been a while since I touched this project. I don't know how it's gonna be on the streaming side because Unreal is quite heavy, quite heavy. So let's put this color for now. And this one. Yeah. Oh wait, I forgot this. Should just okay. Good. So which part we can tackle? I think we can work on this one. Yeah, we can work on this one. I think we're just gonna divide it once again into 2 parts, I think. So let's take a look. Oh, this is a plane. That's not good for us. It's not good for us. Let's actually go and actually just shoot things out. Yeah. Actually, let's go here. Yeah, 20 centimeters. I think it's fine for now. So we're gonna go back 20. And it's perfect. Okay, so we're gonna divide this. I don't know what's the... How did I divide this? I don't remember. I really don't remember. It should be somewhere like this. And also here. Yeah. So I think we're just gonna split this. But first I need to... I do want to make a... I want to make a copy here. Just in case. Transform. Hello, cat joystick. Hello, hello. I'm quite confused by how much detail I need to put here. I think, yeah, it's fine. I think 20 centimeters should be more than enough. I think so. And let's just delete everything. Hello, Kurtarang. Glad they help you, man. What kind of game you're creating? It's always a good feeling, you know, when someone does something with the thing you you made. It's always really nice. No worries, man. No worries. Um, let's just go here and fill holes. Yes. And here we have the same location. So we go right here. Okay, so here we want to make it a little bit shorter. I don't remember this being so tricky. I really don't. I really don't. By the way, for those of you who are watching from Age of Empires 4 stream, I needed to stream this. So I was thinking, like, usually I keep this as a surprise for whenever it's finished. I don't like to see to show the work in progress. But you know what? Let's just try. Let's just try. Let's just try and see how it goes, you know. So one thing we're gonna do here, let's go for this one here. Okay. That's definitely very big break. Hack and slash RPG and roguelite? You by any chance you're in the action game course? Or you're just watching the free ones? Oh man, there is a lot of patience here where whenever we work on this, there's a lot of patience involved. I almost forgot. It's just such a... This craft is like... It's definitely for people who are very patient. Let's go for something like that. Is this square enough? Yeah, for sure. Uh, if you can share with me, that will be amazing. I always like to see what other people are doing. Is this the same size? I think it's fine. Well, let's see how it goes. Remesh. And I actually did subdivide this one, which ended up being better. So I think I'm gonna do that too. Cut Clark is fine. No. Hmm. No, we don't need to, actually. We don't need to. Let's go ahead and add some geometry. Looks fine. And let's separate here. Will I have problem if I... No, I think I'm fine. Let's go ahead and separate this mesh. So let's go for mesh, triangle select, all in group. Not this one. Yep. And let's separate this. Okay, wonderful. Now we need to paint this. So we're gonna go here and we're gonna try to paint this one. Not this one. There you go. I have a... Is it like these? Huh, so strange. Anyway. Let's go ahead and paint this. This is a nice transition here between like the browns and the whites. So let's see. First things first. I want to know what's my transition color. And I think it's the default one. So let's go for mesh paint. Go ahead and... I think it's this one. Yes. So let's go ahead and start painting. Start painting here. I don't want any tiling here. To be honest, I wasn't thinking of streaming this because it may be boring to watch. I have a feeling. But I'm not entirely sure. I'm not entirely sure. So that's why I need to ask you guys. Do you feel like watching this process? It's like a little bit boring. It's not? Okay. Okay. Because usually, you know, these things, we are used to watch videos like in YouTube or whatever, where everything is just fast, you know, if I make a like a 3-hour video of me painting this, like nobody's gonna watch it, right? Not bad. Not bad at all. Let's go to apply to mesh. And let's go for this one now. It's entertaining. Okay, okay. That's good to know. That's good to know. Wait a second. Oh, I see what happened here. Oh my god. Okay. I see what happened. Triangle select. Select by UV island. See what happens. Now, how about this one? No, let's go for materials. We're very good at a combination of all materials for vertex painting. I think it's a matter of it's just a matter of checking the right textures to work with. So for me, like I want to check the textures first before I do anything. So I will just check if this is a very, I don't know how to call it. It's a very unlogical process. I just look at it and have a feeling of, okay, this looks good, this looks bad. So one thing I learned when I was working at Ubisoft, we'll do a lot of vertex painting for our staff. And what will happen is that sometimes your textures were right, you were your textures were fine. There's nothing wrong with that. But sometimes the vertex painting just wasn't there. And you just need to, paint well. When I look at this, I look at this from, like a painting. Every section is like its own painting, and I'm just checking if it's an interesting pattern. Now I see that here, like, I don't know if you notice this, but here there is a line here that crosses in the middle, but this part is a little bit upper, which makes me think maybe I shouldn't go for that material, like exactly in the middle. Maybe it's not gonna work well for me. So I'm just gonna go for this and see if that works. It's just a matter of taste. So a lot of things come with practice, to be honest, like checking what looks good, what looks bad. A lot of it comes with a lot of practice and repetition. See, like this line here, I don't like. And you know, the cool thing about doing a fan art is that you actually can, let's say, can check, and all these questions have been answered here. Like, why are they putting this here and not below, right? That's a good question you need to ask for yourself. I think I'm gonna divide this into two. I think I don't need to do that. I can just go ahead and, yeah, I will duplicate this. I'll just go ahead and go to modeling, go to mesh. Now attributes, edit materials. Okay. So let's just do a brush here. I don't know if we can be very precise here. I will try. It's a little bit hard, to be honest. It's a little bit hard, but we will try. Maybe that's too much. Is it Vertex painting or nanite mesh painting? It is Vertex painting. It's not nanite Vertex painting. I mean, you can still paint on nanite meshes. This is not a nanite mesh. We will convert it to a nanite later. The thing is, you don't have like a... Okay, so this is the top, so it's gonna be like here. Okay, bottom and top right here. And assign active material to here. Perfect. This is gonna be really hard to blend, to be honest. We will try. We will try. Right now, it seems like there's not really much difference here. But okay, this is kind of working for now. Let's go ahead and paint this into... You don't need to paint on nanite mesh painting. That requires a different setup. I haven't checked how to do it yet. It doesn't look very intuitive for me, to be honest. Let's go for it. Yes, just like this. Perfect. And here we're just gonna go ahead and paint white, a lot of white. Let's still paint some white here. When you're painting a wall, it looks like camouflage. Like, what do you mean? I don't like this. I think I will. Let's edit the materials. It's the top. So I think we can go for something like this. And maybe it can work. So assign active material. Yeah, maybe that's better. And let's paint here once again. Yeah, for this it's just a matter of a lot of taste, to be honest. And I have my transition material for this, so I can just I swear I had another material for this. Am I blind? Oh yeah, yeah, I did have another one. Oh yeah, it's here. Here we paint white. Yeah, that's better. That's better. Yeah. And here we don't really need to paint here. We already have the oof. It's not much I can say here. It's just me checking if it looks cool or not. Cool is a very strange word because it's very subjective, but at the same time it's not. Okay, so let's try it out. I think I already applied this to... So what I do, like, to apply nanite to this, I just go ahead and just put the nanite. Now you have the nanite here. Some the hell happened here? This is because I have my back. That could be. That could be. Mesh, triangle edit. Not triangle edit, sorry. Maybe by angle. No, UV island. And maybe we can delete this one. And nanite doesn't work very well with open faces. Create polygroup. Let's actually try to move it. I'm not really sure what's this. Oh, it's a Vertex painting. Okay. So let's go and just disable nanite for now. And I think it was around here, but I'm not sure. So for so it was one of these. I'm not exactly sure where. I think it's a layer 1 color. Yeah, so I'm gonna save this. I don't want to lose it. And let's go and put this thing here. Please don't crash. Okay, so let's go for mesh. Now let's go for mesh paint. And we need this one. So actually it's like here. Just need to be very aggressive with this with this transition. I think this will solve this. I think so. So let's go back to okay. And let's see if that solved the issue. Yeah, it's fine. I'll look at the detail that you have now. No modeling. It's all displacement. Which is very nice. And these are just 2K textures. I don't think I need more texture resolution. So I'm gonna do the same here. It's always a good feeling when everything just comes together. It just feels really nice. Although there's something here, like a transition between these two. I think I will like that. Same here. So what I'm gonna do is to go to disable the nanite. It's an annoying process, but it works. It does work. Mesh paint. And let's make it a little bigger. Yeah, something like that. Sometimes you have like your material may be very good, but you're just painting badly and you don't show the full potential. This nanite, no. You're not showing the full potential of this. Yeah, that's better. Remember, guys, transitions make it or break it when creating this kind of stuff. So always be aware of those. Oh, this looks like it has a bevel here. I don't know if I want to create that. I want to see if I can do that with this. It looks like, apparently. Oh, it does have some strange triangles here. Okay, so let's do something. Let's go to triangle edit. Not triangle edit, triangle select. Maybe by UV island. No, wait, this is a UV island. Maybe by angle. Really? No, wait, that's a group. Okay, by UV island. Tedious process, man. But it's worth it. All those little details will come together. Always make your forms right. It can be a little bit like, it might seem like a small detail, but everything adds up. Like, see your piece like a, you know, like a collection of small wins. Like, you do a little bit here, a little bit there, and everything combines, and you feel like, okay, like this is good. Create polygroup. Create polygroup. I just, nah. I don't want to hit back faces just in case. Because when you model these tiny details, when the light hits your surface, is going to create a shadow, a lit area, and a shadow area. And that's going to be your composition. And there is a big difference between a cube and a cube with some corners. Can catch a little bit of lining and can give you the extra edge, especially when you're working with lining, which is gonna be at the end. It's like, I like to touch lining at the end because, you know, no matter how good your lining or your post process is, if you don't have like a good model, it will just never look good. So let's go ahead and do the same here. Okay, wonderful. So I think, is it the same one as this one? I think so. I hope it is. Yeah. So let's try to do the chamfer. So let's go for polygroup edit. Actually, do this like this. And here we can just select this and go for bevel. And that already is looking really nice. But this is very like I think I will just increase the size of this, and I will increase the subdivisions here. Yeah. Something like that. That's better. And the good thing is this one is also updated. Is it? Yeah. We can work on this one now. I don't like to change the pivot point for this one because it's having the same as this. And I'm not really gonna use it somewhere else. Maybe here we could potentially use the same mesh, but I'm not so sure yet. This piece is gonna take a long time to finish. Oh yeah. Let's go for UVs, project UVs, and let's go for checkerboard. Yeah, we can scale the UVs later if we don't like it. Actually, I'm gonna scale them now. Transform UVs. Let's go ahead and check the original. Yeah. That's better. Okay, so this one's gonna be easy, I think. Yeah. Oh, we're gonna use the same settings. It's gonna work well for us. Okay. And we're gonna also do the same here. And just for the sake of seeing everything with a white paint, which it does have at the top, the white paint. I'm gonna fill this like this. And I'm gonna do the same here. Oh yeah, we need the that was too much. Too much. Let's change the UVs. Layout, transform 0.4. 0.5. I feel like these UVs are not good. I'm gonna actually go to another project. Yeah, better. And we also need to make sure this is a square. So we're gonna get as square as possible. Right. And it's too much. Maybe 0.7. That looks right. Doesn't need to be exact. This is not a science by any means. Just, you know, a rough approximation of what you want to do, and it's more than enough. This is the same here. Go for project UVs. I think cylinder should work well for us. And for some reason, this doesn't look quite well, to be honest. Huh. Oh, we use a box one? Nah. Let's try unwrap. Polygroups. Actually, if I do polygroups and I just polygroup everything, it can work. So let me see if that actually works here. You can just go here for modeling, polygroup. I'm gonna select all this, and this is gonna be my new polygroup. Okay. Triangle select by all in group. Come on. I didn't want this. UV island. Okay, so this is one polygroup. And I'm gonna invert, and this is gonna be my other polygroup. Okay. So with that, I'm gonna go to UVs and go to auto UV. Not auto UV, sorry. UV unwrap. And by polygroups, and now this it's not so bad. Before I do this, I need to make sure everything has the same mesh paint. I'm gonna go here and do this. Okay. So let's go for UVs once again. Not bad, to be honest. Okay, so let me just delete this and see it in context. That's why I like this. Actually, just like this, it looks fine. I'm not really gonna be a super, you know, analytical about this. Some bricks are like rotated, but to be honest, I don't really, from distance, I don't really notice. So I'm gonna keep it like that. Okay. Now this part is it's gonna be hard, because I don't know if we should. They actually did it like this. I thought it was just gonna be like one shape, like this, you know, combined, like in the corner. I don't know if that's historically accurate. I'm not sure. And obviously here we can move things around later. No, they're not gonna notice. Should we solve this now? I think for this, like for the straight one, it's easy, but if we're talking about the cylinder, it's gonna be way harder, way harder to make this. I mean, I think I have no choice but to model this. And how can I actually... Oh my god. Let's go to model, duplicate, just to try things out. You know what's the funny thing? I think I can still model this. Yeah, I have my polygroups, which is great. Okay. So maybe I can go for this. Oh, no way. No way, man. Okay, so I will go for this and insert edge loop. So that we have more things to work with. Okay. So let's go ahead and, it doesn't have to be perfect. Let's go for this. How many they have actually? Let's just assume like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 3, 4, 5, 6. No, they need more space. They need more space between each other. So I guess we just make more polygroups, man. Actually, yeah, like this. Yeah, like this is better, I think. So 3, 4, 5, and okay, I know. This is gonna be the first one. It's gonna be the second one. It's gonna be the third one. Fourth one. Fifth one. You know what? And that's it, man. And that's it. Um, okay, so I'm gonna grow my selection. Can I do that? I'm gonna grow my selection here. Okay. Okay, just accept and let's just see how it looks before. Copy, paste. Not bad. I can actually put another one here and we're good. I like it. I don't know if we're gonna merge this into the... Oh, there's a problem here with destruction. We should shoot completely up. It's not the way. But let me see if there's a way to do that. Fixed. Yeah. And here you can go up. No way. Extrude. Oh, okay. I know. We just lost that. Oh my god. Okay. This works for us. So selection normal, world C. Yes, perfect. And we're gonna go for 80, maybe? Yeah, let's go for that. Anyway, we can change it. Okay, so go for mesh, triangle select, UV island. By all in group, I guess. Oh my god. Okay. Let's go for all in group. Like, this one is a hard part, to be honest. Later, it's gonna be easy peasy. Very, very easy. I don't know if I should disconnect or not. That's why I'm gonna be going for these. I think invert selection. Create polygroup. Okay, so that's one group. And I don't think I want to create a group for everything, so I'm gonna create a polygroup for that. Polygroup. Like, normally you can also model this in another software, to be honest, but it's not gonna be like okay, a huge difference in time. Besides, I can take a look how it looks with the materials and everything. So I like this, to be honest. Let's try and paste this here. Let's actually go for Vertex painting. Mesh paint. Yeah. To mesh. And I will be extremely disappointed if I cannot really... Oh, I can. So I will copy and paste. And delete this one and multiply by -1. There you go. Huh? Did I just... Oh my god, I didn't duplicate this. Is the height okay? I don't know. I have a feeling it's fine, to be honest. It's not so bad. I could have made this thinner, but I like it, to be honest. And in order to make it thinner, I think we can make it taller. So let's go for model, polygroup edit. Actually, I'm gonna start creating more polygroups as well by UV Island. Create polygroup, create polygroup, create polygroup, and create polygroup. Polygroups are really important if you model inside Unreal. So let's go for this and okay. Now the cool thing about this is that we can actually move this. But oh, that's too tall. Too tall. Okay, but I still want the polygroup, so that's good. I have them. Okay. Not bad. Let me see how it looks like with the UVs unwrapped by polygroups. No, wait, this isn't a polygroup. Okay. So mesh, triangle select, create polygroup. Okay, this one I didn't expect. Let's create another polygroup here. Create polygroup. I don't really think I bother about the back. So I'm not gonna say it anyway, but okay. Create polygroup. And this one as well. Create a polygroup. Let's take a look at this one. I think I want to put this as a whole group so that I have the same UVs. A polygroup. And that's it. See how it looks like. I don't really care too much about how they're looking like. Okay, not bad. Not bad at all. Just need to, yeah, like that will be nice. Actually, much better than what I expected. Much better. So cool. Yes. Oh my god, this one is really ugly. No matter what. Let me take a look at what's going on here. Actually, go to polygroup edit. Oh, I see. I see. So I'm gonna mix this one together in a group. So let's go for mesh, triangle select. And actually, let's go for I just forgot what was the group for this. Okay, only the top is its own group and the back it's its own group. So I can see why. What's the problem here? Okay. So if the back is its own group, just gonna put it like this. And not this. Increase the size a little bit. Great, polygroup. Okay, so that's the back and the top also. It's also the create polygroup. And let's do the same here. I think it's because of the geometry. We may be able to get away with remeshing the mesh, but I'm not so sure. Let's try. So UVs, unwrap. Okay, it's better. Except for the fact that now my bricks are in a different rotation, some of them. Like this one. But I think I can change that. Transform UVs and check this straight, guys. This is what they don't teach in school. Let's go to layout. And actually want to work here. Go to layout UVs. Take a look at this. If this is kind of like the same size. Does it need to be exact? This looks okay to me. And I can also go for transform UVs and I can rotate those, but they're already in their own group, so it's fine, I think. Great. Now they look very thick, and as far as I know, we will need to make a hole here. So first things first, I want to see how it looks with nanite before I add any modeling inside. I can put some bevels and, you know, this kind of crap, but let's just see how it works with nanite here. Okay, not the best. Not the best. Yeah, especially because of the UVs here. They're not really, you know, connecting. So I think we can leave it like that, but I do want to put some bevels. And let's go for the top first, which will be the most important one. So let's go here, bevel. And I also need to take care of this, so let's go to mesh. How do you keep yourself down when it comes to urge of make everything super perfect? I do have a way of see things here, which is don't get it perfect, just get it going. So for me, like if it's like good enough, I just leave it like that. And I think it's important to notice, like to understand what is your main target here. It's very easy to lose like touch with, like, for example, like what's the big theme, what's the important area of your environment, because you will add a lot of stuff, and you know, sometimes things are just fixed by you know, just by they're just fixed by putting something else on it. Like maybe you will never see them, What the hell? Show. Yeah. Yeah, face color mode by group. Yeah, that's very helpful, to be honest. Okay, so it's gonna be very simple. We're gonna select those, create a polygroup. This one here, create a polygroup. We mainly want to separate everything. That's our main target. So, like, if you want to make everything super perfect, what happens is let's you say I want to detail this thing like a lot, and my main focus is this point of view. Like, it really doesn't matter how much detail I put here. Or maybe you put something on top of it and suddenly it's just, it's just fixed. So I think that's an important thing to know, that what's important for you in this thing, so you can stop wasting time on areas where it doesn't really matter. I don't know if that makes sense. Like, it's really important. Like, I talk about it in the last video I put, where I give some feedback to someone who made a scene in Unreal. Oh crap, this is very bad. Ugh. Yeah, this topology sucks. Like, everything here, very good, very good, except this one. I hate this one. So we're not gonna worry about that one. That's a good example. We're just gonna put something else later. Like, we're gonna put a brick or something to hide the mistakes. And we continue. No, not like this. Okay, so I do have the solution for this. We're not gonna use nanite, but we are gonna use some kind of modeling here later. For now, it really doesn't matter. It really, really doesn't matter. Now let's take a look. Why build this in Unity instead of something like Blender or Maya? First of all, bro, this is not Unity. Look at this interface. Isn't this beautiful? Unity will never treat me like this. But why do I model here? Because I have a good overview of two reasons. The shapes aren't that complicated. I'm not modeling a car or something. The shapes are really simple, if you notice. So I can just model them here and make the details with textures, just like I did here. So that's one thing. And the other thing... Wait a second, what the hell is this? Oh, I know what is this. The other reason is that I can take a look at how it looks like on... I think I need this. I'm just gonna put this here. Yeah, that's better. Like, when you model here, you can apply materials, you can vertex paint, and you can see everything, like with the lining and a lot of stuff. So it makes everything so much easier instead of, going back and forth between the two apps. So I think that's important. And it helps a lot. Like for me, I hate 1, 2, 3. Okay. Oh god, this is not gonna be looking very nice. 1. Okay, not. Actually, I can just even. 1, 2, 3. Now 1, 2, 1, 2, 3. Beautiful. This is the way. Another thing that this thing does is that it saves the settings for me, so it's really just a wonderful tool. You can have a good overview. uh, it's it's gonna take a long time, to be honest. It's gonna take a long time, but eventually everything fall into place, I think. Like one of the reasons a lot of people just start adopting themselves is at the beginning it sucks. It's just the way it is. Like I remember I had a blog post. Let me try to do that. Let me try to show you. I think it's very important. I think it's very, very important. Let me see. It's not exactly the same art style, but you need to put a lot of faith at the beginning. Wait a second. Select the images containing the animal resting, laying down. Bro, what's up with Epic and all these stupid human verifications? Okay, let me see. I have my blog here. How do you look for blogs? I used to write a lot before. Hello. Thank you for the follow. I noticed I wasn't using the earphones, so any notification or anything like that, I'm just not gonna hear it. So just gonna put them here. They're already broken. Time to buy some new headphones. I think it's this one. Yeah, it is this one. Oh, come on. Oh, okay. It's okay. So it's like in 10 minutes they do this, right? The image at the left. And in 100 minutes they do this. So the difference is between like day and night, because usually with art a lot of things take a long time. When you are like in this step at the left, you feel like, oh, maybe my work sucks, or I don't, this is not gonna go anywhere. But if you just push through it like 10 times more at the time, eventually you finish with something like this, right? So it's like a super detail compared to this one. So, and I even put here like the it only took 10 times longer, but the result was like 100 times better. Like, I think the topic of this was like, take your time when doing art. How many years? 5 years ago. Oh my god. I used to write a lot before, but not anymore. But I did write a book, which you can download for free on my ArtStation. So let's go for, I think I can create this polygroup here. Create polygroup. Create a polygroup. Perfect. And now we're gonna go for UVs and UV on wrapped. Amazing. Before we do that, let's actually put I forgot. Okay. So we are at that point where it's like, oh my god, where is this gonna go? You're just gonna have a little bit of faith in yourself. Look at those UVs, man. Isn't that truly amazing? You put the polygroups, like everything just fall into place. Right, actually. On 1.3, maybe it's the best way to put it. Now that I think about it, this is too small. So let's try to change it. Let's go for 0.9, 0.8, 0.85, 0.8. I think 0.8 is fine. So we are at that point where, you know what? Let's just scale this a little bit. Yeah, we need to scale this. Just a little bit, not too much. It's 1.02. Nobody's gonna notice that this is scale. Whew. I wonder what kind of material goes here, because this is really strange. Did I have some reference here? Yeah. I really feel this is so strange. I mean, this is a roof, right? But I understand why they do it in the game like this, but this is like, I don't know what to think about it. And I really don't know what to think about that. Another thing you can do is actually like find some views from Google Earth. I used to do that a lot. And now you can you can just copy that. This is really strange. Like, what kind of roof is that? Oh, it's this one. Okay, it is this one. Why looks white? It is this one. I would love to see a like a high resolution image. Leeds Castle. So is it this one? Yeah, it's this one. But okay, this view is better, but still far away. So the details are okay. I understand what they meant with this. I understand. Is this brick? Looks like brick, right? Not? The fuck, man? What kind of material is this? Is this wooden planks? Uh, this is very important. Like, if we don't know this, it's gonna be really hard. Leeds Castle. Wrong. See if we can find. Okay, okay. This may be the what we're looking for. I don't know. I'm gonna put the video on the other screen. Otherwise, YouTube will monetize me, demonetize me, or maybe the guy who made the drone shots just gonna copyright strike me. I'm trying to put some pictures here that I can find. It looks like a brick. Actually, yeah, it does have the 4K. Yeah, it looks like bricks. But for some reason, oh, it does have like a. Okay, I understand. I understand what's going on. Man, Age of Empires 4 is just lazy fucks, man. What is this? Oh my god. Okay. Man, this is important of having good reference. Like, without this, I will never guess what is this. And I always wonder when I see this castle in the game, like, what the hell is this metallic surface, man? I don't really complain about it, but I mean, it looks okay. I mean, the game is great, so they're forgiven. See, like, what is this? Is it brick? I cannot see the surface. Actually, this castle is based on another landmark. Yeah. Okay, this view is much more clear. This is like some houses here. That's why it looks like that. It looks like wood, to be honest. It's like painted wood, except for these ones. Like these are like houses or something like that. That's why we have this. Man, this helps so much. Actually, this is another landmark. I'm gonna show you. I'm sure they based on this one. Look. I wasn't born yesterday. Okay. I always had smoke here. Okay, like guys, this is a really good example of this is a really good example on how to work with design, but working with something unique. Like here. Hello, Akbara. You see the ratio here? I'm sure this is exactly like we're gonna base on reality, but we're gonna adjust it. So what they do is to change the proportions, like this one a little bit like this, squish here, this one a little bit longer, and that's it. That's your landmark. Like that's it. And they can also play with the shapes a little bit, make it more interesting. We like a little bit of an extrusion here to have this area, so you don't really copy exactly when you work with reference. You use it as a starting point, and then based on your artistic judgment, you're gonna want to actually make decisions. Like for example, this pillar here, we don't have it like here. We just put it there to it adds a nice contrast here. Because this is based on fantasy, obviously. It's based on reality, but at the same time it's fantasy. So you can have that freedom. And look at this like super long uh you know, super long roof, like for whatever reason. I will never guess this was like a structure, because from this point you don't see it, and here like you just don't see it. Like you will need to put it on top, and this will like screw the silhouette. So this is like your design one-on-one class, where you can just alter the reality, you know, move things, like squeeze them, make them large, and that's it. That's my original design based on this one. Nobody will notice. Like obviously this one is based on historical reference, but you can still use these as a, you know, these structures already have such an interesting design. Like for example, you like this one, maybe you wanna, I don't know, you wanna make it big just like this, or make it like curve like this, more, you know, a little bit different. Or maybe this one can be a little bit taller, you know, and you can just play with the shapes. And maybe this one is true like this until this area here, and then you have a unique structure. Like all this is completely different. So that's how you use design, real world reference. That's how you use reference. It's not just to copy, is to actually use it, and then use your artistic judgment to make decisions based on this. That's how you use reference. So now that we know this, I don't know if I have a... Do I have like a roof or something? Let me look for this stupid website. I already hate it. By the way, guys, I hope you claim your assets because Quicksell are not free anymore. Roof. Let's go for roof. Oh yeah. But we're not really using this material here. So I want the square roof for here. Yeah, this could work. Let's just try. This could work. So I guess we're just gonna have to create our own folder. Yeah. Let's go. And also we want to texture. Do we have the texture graph? Yeah. Let's just merge this. Combine channels. And we're gonna put the ambient occlusion, the roughness, and the displacement here. Okay, there you go. So this one is gonna be roof tiles mask. And it's gonna be here like this. Looks fine. Well, let's try. Let's have a look. I don't have much hopes on this material, but actually gonna create a new material. Roof tiles, and we're gonna put it here. And we're gonna just find our roof. I just want to see how it looks like. Just like that. We can actually put it. Enable tessellation and just put this one here. Like, why not? Okay. Layout UVs. I check the checkerboard. Oh. I think we can use a box projection for this. I'm not super sure. Project UVs. Original, I think so. Let's go for something like this. I think we can use a box projection for this. And I think I can separate this with for another material. But we will see. And let's go for check the original. And let's check the scale. Yeah, something like that. Now I do wonder how it will look like with the desolation on. Which I have no idea. I don't know if it's gonna work when you don't have much geometry. Maybe you need to have some geometry. Yeah, you need to have some geometry. It's so one thing I want to do now that we know exactly what this is. Ah man, I really like this brick here. I wish I can. I think I can just blend these. I like this white color here at the top. I know it's not part of this concept. These are decisions that you need to make. Or tough decisions that you need to decide. Like, look at this brick here. So, very simple, guys. We're gonna have another material for this. So let's go ahead and model, polygroup edit, delete this one and this one and this one. It's gonna be another material. So also this maybe let's see, let's leave it like that and go to attributes. And which brick can we use? We actually have yeah, we can use this one for now. So let's go for edit materials. And let's go for this. And here we're gonna go for plus. And we're just gonna add this one for now. Assign active material, accept. And obviously this one, we're gonna go for roof tiles here. Yeah, great. So actually what I don't really care too much about this this styling, but just in case, just gonna do a planar projection. Yeah, something like that. I can do the same here. And I can do the same here. It doesn't need to be exact. Great. I don't know if we need to separate this into another mesh. That may be the case, but I'm not sure. Because if we extrude this, then as a normal selection, may work. Let me just try and see how it looks like. It's already looking better, to be honest. But just go ahead and try to enable the nanite. But before that, I forgot I need to go ahead and insert edge loops. Yeah, 4x4 should be enough. That's nice. Let's go ahead and go for nanite. Actually, it looks nice. I kind of like it. It looks very clean. That's the problem. But actually here we can, I think we can use this one here. Yeah. This one, I think it has a different, oh no, it's the same. It does have some, like some planks or something here. We can put it later. Can put it later. Not a big deal. Yeah, something like this. We can have some kind of like a border that we can use. Now, obviously, this material is still very clean. It's okay for now. Let's actually put the same one here. And let's go for transform UVs. Layout UVs, transform. Not this one like this. Not like this. Oh, it's actually not bad. Let's go for that. That's we need to work in this material. We're gonna do it in the next session because this is one of those moments where feel like I have some good progress. So as always, we're gonna take a screenshot here. Let's take a look at this. Since when taking a screenshot requires compiling shaders, man? I swear sometimes I don't understand Unreal. Like, what's up with their new updates? They're gonna drive me crazy, to be honest. Meanwhile, this happens, thinking about this material. It's like a lot of discoloration for these things. Yeah, something like this would be nice. It's actually brick. So maybe I can try with brick. Like this part is wood. Looks like painted wood. But this roof looks like brick, like a smaller bricks. So let's take this one here. Other one here. This one we don't need. Let's take a look at the progress. Let's take it again. Okay. So that we can have a clean comparison. Great. So we do have progress. I know why this one looks a little bit brownish. Oh, it's because I changed the color. It's fine. So before today, after today, that roof, we're gonna change it. I think that's a must. And this one, already put these things for people to shoot. Okay. A little bit of progress. A little bit of progress. And in 2 hours, like we only finished like this part. Pretty much this part. Like, oh my god. Now you know how it feels like to work on AAA. Like if you work for a big game company, you're gonna detail the whole day. Like, now let's just be honest, nobody works 8 hours a day, but at least 4, 5, you are like fully working on this, and the rest is like meetings and bullshit, you know, part of the thing. But and you do it every day for the rest of your life, man. How cool is that? For those of you who still want to get a job in game development, this is the job. This is exactly the job. No, exactly what you do. It's inspiring, yeah. And you know, it is like that. That's why I left the company, because I mean, I also want to do other things. I want to do more stuff, you know. There are so many areas that you can have fun with, but in a company you just have like a specific, you know, like a specific, like, you know, like a specific task and a specific role. You want to change material, you cannot. Like policies, company policies, that's for the technical artists. You're not a technical artist, so you can't touch material. So like you're limited so much to work with some stuff. But man, this is I like the work on this material. It's working really good, especially the decision of splitting this into here the half and here like this. I think it worked quite well for us. Very nice. Later on we're gonna work on the ground, which is the same material too. Actually, oh, it's not the same material. Actually need to play with the textures a little bit here. Maybe just the scale. I don't think we need to change it. Maybe it's just the scale. Oh, we're gonna need a door here as well. Plenty of stuff to do, but we will get there. Like if you seen my last work with this, was very similar, and the original model was this one. It's very funny. This is how you contribute to society, and this is one of the reasons why I also left my company. Sorry, not my company. I left working for Ubisoft. This is called the Man's Quarry, and if you look for it, you will have a bunch of pictures of Age of Empires 4, but also you get my pictures. Like I did this. So like this is in the game. This is mine. So you just need to have a little bit of faith, you know, on everything. And you can still put more stuff here, to be honest. Like I just was like, okay, this is enough. Let's just move on. But it's just so nice. Like even my flags move more than the game. So we're gonna have a bunch of different collections, I guess. Yeah, but it's been good progress. It's been good progress, guys. Hopefully you have learned something from this. Hopefully it's also inspire you to work on your own stuff. Like as always, if you have any question, just let me know in the comments. I will try my best to explain there. But if not, maybe next streaming we can you can ask something and I can, you know, I can give you some guidance there. All right, guys. It's been a pleasure to work with you on this and not work on this alone. So let's wrap it up, guys. Thank you so much for watching, and I will see you in the next one where we will continue to work on this. Bye. Take care, guys. Have a good rest of the week and good luck.